Exciting game. Excited that we found a way to come out with the W, but it's a really good game, especially there in the second half. Was really proud of how our kids came out after halftime, and I thought the key was how we got off to a good start in the second half. Really the end of the game, I thought we had some great defensive possessions. A couple times where we had to come up and get stops. We had to get a stop to put it into overtime, and just not allowing them to even get a shot off right there at the end of the game. So really proud of how our kids came out and found a way to win. Well, honestly, in the first half, I felt like it wasn't so much what Old Dominion was running or not running. It was just our lack of intensity on the defensive end of the floor. We weren't defending how we're capable of defending. Things we work on every day in practice, we just didn't have any carryover. And to me, it was just more of a unassertive mentality. I thought we had to come out and be more aggressive. We weren't guarding the basketball. They're a good shooting team if you allow them to be comfortable and get open looks. And I felt like they had too many open looks. They were doing a great job on the offensive glass. It was getting us either in foul trouble, putting them at the free throw line, or giving them second and third opportunities. So I just felt the key to our success, and it's regardless playing Old Dominion or not, but especially, even tonight, it's just we've got to defend and we've got to rebound. We didn't defend how we were capable of defending the first half. We didn't rebound how we were capable of rebounding. And I think, we ended up finishing up by 8 on the glass, but I think we were about dead even on boards late into that game. And I tell our kids all the time, and told them in timeout, whoever was going to get stops and rebound the basketball, I felt like was going to win. And our kids stepped up and did it at the end of the game, and then we really did in overtime. We talked about that at halftime. When we defend like we're capable of defending, when we rebound, it changes how we play on the offensive end of the floor. And we did talk about that at halftime, and whether we like it or not, it's just sort of how our makeup is. And again, I thought we did a great job coming out of halftime with a different mentality. We closed the gap pretty quickly. But we've got to play with that kind of a mentality all the time. And when we don't, it definitely affects us on the offensive end of the floor. That was probably one of our biggest struggles when we lost at James Madison. And for whatever reason, it certainly affects the way we play on the offensive end of the floor. We become unassertive, we settle, don't run our offense, don't get the looks that we typically get. So it definitely affects us on the other end of the floor as well.
Yeah, we weren't focused in the first half. We were a little passive out the gates, and Coach got on to us halftime, and we just regrouped and came back with a more defensive mindset. Getting stops and not being passive in their press. I think that was another big thing. Handling their press in the second half was a lot better. It's a good win for us. Most importantly, it's a conference win. We want to stack up on the wins early so we can get a good seed in the tournament, but it's all about building our resume right now. So, it feels good to be ODU, but a game's a game right now in conference, and each game counts as, a win in the win column. So,
it's her being a senior, I've been waiting for her to step up like this, and certainly there wasn't a better time than we really needed her tonight. I thought she did an outstanding job on Tia Lewis. We knew obviously she was going to be somebody we had to control, and I think her size certainly bothered her around the basket. Great job on the boards. It's something that I've been on her about, and I talked to her about it last game, in the middle of the game, after the game, in practices. That's the kind of impact that she has got to give us. Is on the glass, and she finished with 10 boards tonight, 6 of them offensive. Was outstanding, and couldn't be happier that she found a way to step up for us. Now we just need it to be consistent. We need to get it in our next game. So I think our kids' mentality. We've been preaching about the last couple days preparing for Old Dominion. Personnel-wise, I feel like we have kids that can get on the glass, and we just can't settle to be a one-and-done team, that we've got to find extra opportunities to score, whether it be getting to the getting to the free throw line is one focus, and then obviously getting to the offensive glass. To me, that's a big key for us. Our ability to get on the glass both ends of the floor, but we just can't settle to be one and done.